My name is Chris Southers, and I'm a 38-year-old combat veteran of the Afghan War and now a fishing guide on the Texas coast. I'm reaching out in the hopes of getting guidance or assistance in bringing my inventions to the right audience. To give you some context, my time in Afghanistan from 2010 to 2011 was profoundly influential. We lost many brothers as well as significant amounts that returned home with amputations. I'd be very shocked if any of us made it home without at least one type of life-altering injury, from PTSD, TBI, depression, anxiety, and so on. Tragically, about 50 to 80% of the veterans I stay in touch with, whether they're from the fishing trips, close local friends, or ones I deployed with, have either attempted or seriously considered suicide. At first, I selfishly avoided taking veteran-based foundations on fishing trips, fearful that my own PTSD and struggles might worsen. But after years of persistent requests from many nonprofit organizations, I finally agreed on condition that I do it completely free of charge. To my surprise, my initial trip with the disabled veterans wasn't just healing for them, it was healing for me. And for the first time, I felt something inside me begin to mend, without medication or substance, just through God, connection, and purpose. One trip in particular changed everything. A veteran with an arm amputation and limited strength in his other arm joined me. Fishing had been his passion before his injuries, but on that trip, he could only watch as I reeled in the fish for him. He never complained once, but I saw the obvious. I realized then that fishing wasn't just a hobby for me, it was so much more. Besides the excitement it gave me, it was my way to escape even just my own head. Reading his eyes, I knew I had to figure out a way for him to regain these essential feelings and accomplishments like he could previous to his injuries. That's when I started brainstorming. I searched for solutions but found nothing suitable. Just expensive electric reels that couldn't replicate the physical and emotional satisfaction of battling a big fish. Over the past 5 years, I've poured my everything into creating a solution. Now, I've developed 2 inventions that enable people to physically accomplish catching massive fish, even without the use of their arms. These inventions have already changed so many lives. We've caught hundreds of big fish with them, the largest to date being 740 pounds. I'm deeply passionate about this mission because I've seen firsthand how these experiences can help veterans rediscover their strengths and reduce feelings of hopelessness. With all my heart, I believe that this has the potential to combat the veteran suicide epidemic in a big and meaningful way. I'd be more than honored to share more details about my inventions if given the opportunity. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Your guidance or connections could help me bring this to veterans and others who need it the most. Help us make fishing possible again for the ones who need it and truly deserve it. With gratitude, Chris Southers and the Land Yacht Fishing Crew.